He just
Shit.
pulled up.
I'm about to roll up
Oh
right
shit, go
now.
ahead, go ahead.
I'm rolling up
Nigga, I'm
right
already
now.
in the process of it.
I don't know.
Mm.
I don't know if it's gonna
And I
have
ain't rolling up. I'm packing cigars.
or
So
anything right now, but he is up. He is up. Go Wolf.
Mr. Mo, how you doing?
oh shit, he
Man,
actually came up here with it without the face shit on.
Go
Oh shit, this
Wolf.
might be a
No,
fire
listen,
debate.
Let's go.
guys,
Let's
This
guys.
might
go.
be
We
a
got
fire
Go
fucking
Wolf in
debate.
the
Yeah,
building.
Okay,
we can
Mo,
go. Hey,
I'm
go
with you
ahead.
right now, Mo. I'm with you right now, Mo.
I'm in the middle, but convince me. Go ahead. He came up here without a fucking
Yeah,
mask on his face without
I
trolling.
wanna
He came up
I
here with
wanna
his
hear,
face.
yeah,
I'm
I
Hey,
I'm
wanna
don't
in-
let us
hear.
down,
interested.
Mo. Don't
Jules,
let us
I'm
down, Mo.
intrigued now, Mo. I'm
Jules,
intrigued now.
Jules. Hey, I
Go,
appreciate
Mo.
that. But if you watch the entire pod, I did take my mask off, so like
yeah,
that wasn't like a thing that I was doing the whole time.
My bad.
And,
No, I didn't
no,
watch
no,
that.
it's
My bad. I
okay.
ain't
It's
watched the
all,
entire
no,
thing.
you're straight.
I
You're
just watched the
straight.
freestyle thing with Innovate.
You're
I just
good.
watched the freestyle thing with
No,
Innovate.
listen,
That's
man.
all.
Here's the thing. I'd love to have this conversation with Mo one on one, set it up, and have BA because I think BA would be a very good host, like a very good
Facts.
keep us from like
moderator.
personally attacking each other because I'm suspicious
Facts.
Mo might be doing a little bit of that. But instead of me just staying in the comment section like a bitch, I'd rather come on here and explain my position a little bit, give
Yeah.
y'all a preface and what we can talk about. I do find it quite interesting that Mo compares jokes and trolling to white supremacy when y'all literally were talking about a bunch of epic, awesome, amazing black comedians. Second, I love rap and hip hop. I've been doing it now for my own self. Jokes aside, right? Because this is the real me. I'm not hiding behind my little big young OG mask shit. I love that fucking genre so much. It's been I probably 95% of my playlist since I was 8 years old was rap and hip hop. I love it. But I'm not saying this on no pussy little, oh, I'm a white boy, please accept me, pussy apologetic shit. That's not me. That's one of my issues with Eminem. I think Eminem's extremely talented. I think his music fucking sucks. But when I sit there and I see something that I perceive to be prejudice as fuck to sit there and say because somebody has a lack of melanin, they are not allowed to be good at a specific genre. When the genre is a black genre, I'm not going to sit there and be stupid enough to say it isn't. But why can't you be like, oh, wow, like here's this Eminem kid out of the trailer park, love this culture, love this art so much that he fucking climbed his way out of the trailer park and became successful. By the way, again, don't like Eminem whatsoever. I think he's cringe, but I'm just being real, okay? I think it's fucked up. I think the only issue you have with me, because everybody else on the panel is cool as fuck, Innovate's cool as fuck, bring your bars or get your bars up's cool as fuck. Everybody thought it was cool, even Capology. You're the only person with a fucking issue with it. And I'm suspicious. You're kind of sitting there hitting that, I might be a fucking white supremacist and trolling. Get the fuck out of there with that shit, bro. You're insane for that. And I'll let you talk now, respectfully.
So
Yeah, man, you doing a lot of cursing, man. I don't know what the purpose of that.
That's how I talk. I'm from the Northeast. Deal with it.
Okay. Like, once again, I never said nothing bad about Eminem. I didn't say whether I liked him or not. I said, and it wasn't about Eminem, but I said, no, a white person can't be the best rapper or greatest rap artist ever. And the purpose, like you said, Eminem's from the trailer park. He's not from the culture. So the hip hop is not just an art form that we just like to listen to. It's something that we live. It's something that came out of revolution. You understand that?
I do.
It was inspired by the Black Panthers. It came down from the Black Panthers. The children of the Black Panthers created the Black Spades, and they created a culture that they took pieces of black culture and put together and created hip hop. So no white boy can't come be better at it than nobody. He can't be the greatest at it. He don't embody the revolution and the spirit and the soul of it. So it's not possible. I don't care how good he put words together. Don't cut me off. I'm not done talking.
Go ahead.
I didn't cut you off. I let you bloviate until you finish. So back to my point. It's a soul and it's a feeling and it's something that comes out of revolution. You understand what I'm saying? So you can come enjoy it like y'all enjoy everything we do. We did
what does that
rock.
mean? Mo, what does that mean? Hold on. Excuse me. What does that mean?
You're defending. You saying you're white, right?
Mm-hmm. Obviously.
Y'all enjoy everything that we created. But once again, we get to a point where we don't even know we created it no more. Now we don't know we created country music. We don't know we created blues and jazz and rock and roll because y'all loved it so much you took it. So what's gonna happen 50 years from now?
I don't even like country, so don't include me in that. I don't like country music, so don't say y'all like I'm a part of that. I know you're trying to judge, but don't do that. So I do apologize. I wasn't trying to cut you off. I thought you were done speaking, but what I will say is like, okay, for example, right? I don't know if y'all know much about skateboarding. I'm not a big skater. I'd bust my ass if I tried to step on a skateboard. I'm not good at that shit, but Tony Hawk is regarded as, for example, right, for the sake of my argument, the best skateboarder of all time, right? He landed a 900. He was one of the only skaters to do it. If a black guy got on a skateboard and fucking did 2 900s in one and landed it, and nobody else could, how would you feel if I was like, oh, that's a dirty white boy from Santa Monica jumped on a skateboard first, so you can't be the best at it? That'd be kind of fucking prejudice, don't you think?
No.
How? Explain how that is not prejudice, Mel.
And you talking about you talking about a game. I'm talking about a culture.
You're playing with words.
Skateboard
Try to be
is
specific on
sorry.
something right now, right? If somebody is objectively better with lyricists, I'm not saying Eminem is. I don't think Eminem's near the top 5 best rappers, right? But I'm just sitting here saying, if somebody is like, if you knew how to make Asian food, right? My girl's Asian, right? If you knew how to make Asian food that 9 out of 10 people at the house party thought was way better, who were they to say you can't be the best cook at Asian dishes because you're black? You can. Now, sure, did your skin tone group make that? No, but like, I think it's all a question of what does it come down to, Mo? Does it come down to group thinking, identity politics, or individualism? When you look at people and judge them off the content of their character, right, instead of their skin color, that's what makes a good person or not. That's what can make somebody really talented at something or not talented at something, whatever it may be. It should have nothing to do with their skin tone, right? I agree that hip hop is everything you said about the foundations and where it started is true. I agree. I'm not stupid enough to argue against that. I'm just saying I think it is a flawed fucking way of thinking of something, genuinely, to look at somebody's skin color and try to discredit them from being one of the greats because they are white, or any other genre of music or whatever it may be because they're black. I would have the same heated debate with a bunch of white people in a genre saying, oh, well, black people didn't found this genre. They can't be the best at it. If one of them,
I mean, you'll never be able to have that debate because we did not find any genre that y'all try to do.
Right, because white people never invented anything. They're all terrible, whatever. Okay, I understand. But
nobody said terrible. But what did you invent?
Well, I heard I actually did crack up because I heard you trying to justify ice hockey being invented by people that didn't have in an area of the world where there wasn't even ice. So I think you're going to try to sit here and stretch everything, kind of like you do with basketball. I'm answering your question. You don't like my answer.
It was a game that we created playing on grass with sticks. The runaway slaves.
Would it be ice hockey, would it?
Excuse me?
It wouldn't be ice hockey, would it?
What would it be called?
I don't know. You tell me. I'm not an expert on.
Okay, cool. I'm telling you. Well, I'm telling you, but you cut me off. Now, runaway slaves ran to the north in Nova Scotia. They started playing that same game on ice. Look it up, man. You can research that yourself.
Mm-hmm.
You can research that yourself.
Right. Okay, but the point's, listen.
And they played it on ice. If you to the point, you said we played the game on grass. And then,
I don't know, Mo. I genuinely don't know. Yeah, I'm being real.
I also said, huh?
No, I was answering your question. I don't know the foundation.
Yeah, you just brought that up. You said I tried to justify it, but I said
well because it obviously wasn't ice hockey, Mo. If it was not invented where there is ice.
Wait. I just said, and I said last week, we started the game. It was a game that came from Africa. The actual fundamentals of the game. We did it on grass. It was runaway slaves that ran from the south to Nova Scotia. And they started that same game on ice.
With what, a puck, a ball? Like I'm asking genuinely.
I don't know. Go look it up.
You sound like you're like the expert on this. So like I'm trying to know.
Go look it up, man.
Know.
But the point please, fellas, fellas. Okay. Please, I'm trying to get this correct. Basically, Wolf, what you saying is that what most premise is prejudice. Just off of the standpoint of how he's saying it, correct?
Yeah, I think it's very apparent, and I think if the tables were turned, everyone would agree it's very obviously prejudice, including myself. Yes, I do think that if you're going to sit there and base somebody's talent, or if they're allowed to be in the top 5, top 1, whatever it may be, off of the lack of or the amount of melanin in their skin, it is legitimately prejudice. People cannot control if they're born black, born white, born mixed, born Spanish. It shouldn't matter. It should be about their talent and nothing else, period. Now, again, I acknowledge that rap comes from the black culture, 100%, right? I do. That's not what we're arguing. We're arguing if it is or isn't prejudice to exclude a group of people or a specific individual based off of the lack of melanin or the amount of melanin they have in their skin. That is all we're saying. And I think it's obviously, very fucking obviously prejudice. I don't understand how anybody with a rational thinking brain can disagree with that.
I just want to jump, if I can jump in and say something about it,
Sure.
or maybe not. I don't, I'll say this about it.
But let me respond to him, and then you could say whatever you need to say to him. But once again, you keep diminishing it as just like a genre of music. I'm telling you, this is a culture. We live this. Even the most graphic, lowbrow music, there is, right? We can somewhat
relate to.
we can relate to it in some kind of way. No matter where we are socially, the social status we are at, we're not too far away from that. Whether it's people talking about murder, sex, drugs, we could relate to it because it comes from our community. It's a culture that we created that was built off of other black cultures, and it was all put together, and then it was youngsters, and we created it, and okay, we shared with other people. Yeah, you can join, but you can't come dictate to us. Like I'm very offended that you like telling me about my culture.
I'm not doing that, Mo. Nice try.
I'm prejudiced about my culture. Nobody, you'll never come out of your face. Wait, you quit talking, man, while I'm speaking, man. Please be respectful. You would never come out of your face to some Asians about who's a better kung fu. If they made the same statement, you never tell them, oh, you're racist. You're prejudiced because you think only Asians could be the best ninja or any kind of martial artist. But when it comes to us, you feel like, I don't know what you think, what you guys think.
No, he literally does. Mo, he literally just said that, though, brother.
That's not what I said.
He literally just said the opposite of what you're saying, Mo. You know, because what you're saying is he literally just said the opposite of what you're saying, Mo. He literally just said the opposite of what you're saying.
What did he said
say? He just said his girlfriend is Asian. He say you can't cook Asian food better than she can because you're not Asian. He just literally said that.
No, that's wait.
Check it.
I'm saying, listen what I'm saying. He's not going to go into an Asian culture and tell them why they are wrong for feeling like nobody could be better than them at their culture.
That's not what I'm saying, Mo. That is not what I'm saying.
Can I jump in?
That's what I'm saying.
I want to hear your perspective. I do, but can I just say one more thing though? If I made better General Tso's chicken than my girlfriend's whole entire family, objectively speaking, and 9 out of 10 people in the house disagree, damn right, I'm gonna be like, my chicken's the best. Deal with it. It's not because I'm trying to disrespect their culture or anything. I obviously love their culture and have an interest in it if I want to get that good at it, Mo. And speaking of the Kung Fu shit, you know who one of the best martial artists is in the world? Ain't an Asian. It's a black man, John Jones. He's the GOAT of UFC, all right? So, look, man, the point is, and King, I do want to hear what you have to say, seriously. But I want to wrap it up. It's about the individual, bro. You can understand and have an appreciation for a culture and where something comes from 100%. But it all should come down to how talented the individual is, regardless of skin color, religion, ethnicity, sexual orientation. I don't give a fuck, bro. It should be about the talent and nothing else. You look at everything from a color.
By definition, what he's saying, he's right, Mo. You're being prejudiced. By definition, with the word prejudice, he's right in what you're saying. He's right in what he's saying in the definition of being prejudiced. That's what I'm saying. Go ahead, King. My bad. I just want to throw that in there.
Let me jump on this right here because I do want this to be hopefully a good takeaway. Is that when we talk about hip hop, right? I'm gonna keep it on Eminem and why Eminem, although I'm gonna put him down as a great rapper. Why he couldn't be the best, right? Why he's just not the best, right? Is because when we talk about who the great rappers are, and we talk about Ice Cube, we talk about Chuck D, we talk about KRS-One, we talk about Rakim, we're talking about them being wordsmiths and saying some truth about their experience within the culture that we all live in. What do I mean by culture? The area that we live in. When Ice Cube is talking about once upon a time in the projects, when he's talking about you can't turn the ghetto into Black Korea, he's not just putting words together for the sake of putting words together. You know, I'm gonna say this about music, and I heard this artist say this. We don't just like music because it sounds good. We like music because it's inevitable that whatever you're hearing that artist say, you're like, God damn, it's perfect. I hear the truth of what they're saying. So when I hear, and let's say Eminem is great. I've never listened to or even talked to a brother that has listened to a full Eminem album because we're not saying, no, let me get this out, bro. Let me just get this out.
I'm saying, Mo, I'm one.
Yeah, because we're not. No. Understand. I'm not saying it because whatever it is, I'm saying that where he's at and what he's talking about, like when he talks about his mother, we're not doing that. When he talks about mushrooms, I don't know no brother that's doing right.
That's his
I'm not saying that he should. Well, hold on a second. I'm not saying that he shouldn't talk about it. That is his experience. But I'm saying it don't rock with the majority of the culture. We're not talking about our mothers and stuff in that way, but more. Let's put that aside for a second.
What did he talk about his mother? What did he say about his mother?
He talked about his mother's titties. He talked about his mother being bop bop bop, like things that I'm not even going to say because I'm not on. I can't. No, I'm not even thinking like that. Like he said some terrible things about his mom that we just wouldn't say. I'm not judging him for it.
I know people who would though. Right. I know people who wouldn't have.
Can I get this out for just a moment? I just want to finish. I just want to wrap.
Go ahead, Mo.
Can I just wrap this up for a minute? The other part is where we got to be, and Mo is treating you, but you might not realize it. Two things. He's treating you like a brother because the same way that he's attacking you in a personal way, he attacks everybody in a personal way. So he's not even being prejudiced doing that. So here's my third point. I'm gonna keep this quick. Is that here's the thing, bro.
Mr. Objective.
You have to, there's a certain sensitivity that we as African Americans are gonna have to someone from outside the community, even someone else saying, well, they're the best at. Why? Because we was doing rock and roll, Chuck Berry and all of them, and they was living in abject poverty. And here comes Elvis. And they say, well, damn, not only is he doing rock and roll, he's the king of rock and roll. When them dudes came over from England, Mick Jagger, the Animals, because I'm a music fan, when they came over, all them brothers that they've been listening to for years couldn't even get on the stage. Mick Jagger said, yo, we're not getting on. They was like, yo, where did you get this music from? And the Beatles and the Beatles and the people from those people that came from England, the Animals, the Beatles, Mick Jagger, they said, yo, we've been listening to James Brown. We've been listening to this guy that did the blues. They was listening to all of them. They said at one point, we're not getting on the stage unless blah, 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 James Brown and blah, blah, blah gets to perform. But do you understand the pain that has to be in? You've been doing this music, and now you see these dudes coming over from England doing our music, and even though they being stand up, they got a cosign for these grown men. That's why you have it or we playing basketball, but now Larry Bird got to be the best at it. So there's a certain sensitivity that we're going to have to it because of the history of it. So if I think you can walk away with, Mo might be wrong, I might be wrong, but here's where that is coming from, and it's a real thing. It comes from our experience. That's all.
Okay, let me have the floor. Hold on. Go ahead. I want to have the floor after you. Go ahead, Smoke. Go ahead.
Let me say this right quick. Let me say this.
Damn! I just got the floor.
Go ahead, BA. Go ahead, BA.
Yeah, it's BA for he ain't get your bars up. This nigga don't need to be hosting anyways. Like I was saying, I do want to say when something is grown and you plant that seed, you want it to grow, you want it to spread everywhere. A lot of the times, and when it comes to stuff outside of human beings that they create, it ends up becoming universal when it's dope. When it's not just meant for one people, it can be meant for everybody. If everybody could do it. Universal, that's all I'm saying. Hip hop, it started in one area, it expanded, it grew, and it became universal. So
okay, so touching on that universal topic, so I agree with Malik with the whole resonation of Eminem in our communities, right? Like, yeah, you may get some people, some of us that rock it, you know what I mean, that not get on the lonesome. But whenever we riding around in the car and we chilling, we vibing, we're not playing no Eminem. Eminem is not getting played at the
I
cookout.
ain't either, bro.
You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? Like, and that's his music really doesn't resonate, and I feel like you have to have all of that in order to be the greatest, you know what I mean, the greatest rapper ever, you know what I mean, the greatest hip hop artist ever, you know what I mean? It has to resonate throughout the communities, you know what I mean? But on the other hand, I don't, I know it's not right to judge off of skin color.
Thank
You
you.
can't say this man, you know what I mean, isn't
Okay.
the greatest just off of skin color alone. That's not right at all.
Can I jump in real quick? Because I do want to add to something you said, Smoke. 100% agree with everything you said. I can't resonate with Eminem either. I'm a mama's boy, bro. Talk about your mom that way? Fuck out of here, man. And
Can I get out of?
despite of what, and I do want to hear what you have to say too, Jules. I will keep this quick. I don't know. Mo might disagree. I didn't grow up privileged, if you want to say that. I know you might disagree. I grew up in a really rough area, and I had to work my fucking way out of it. You might not agree with that, but it's the truth. I did. I got jumped for being whatever you want to say. I'm not claiming to be a victim.
You got jumped
I think
for being what?
for being white.
For being white.
Because 90%
being
of my
white.
community was Puerto Ricans.
Because we did it.
Okay? No, I
We
know.
did it.
I
And we did it too.
I lived in a Puerto
We
Rican
did it too.
neighborhood, but I got no smoke with Puerto Ricans at all. I love people. I see
We did it
people as
too.
individuals, bro. Individuals, right? And I'm still friends with some of those dudes who beat my ass when I was a kid to this day. The point is, I can resonate less with Eminem and more with not that my neighborhood was anything like, fucking LA or Brooklyn, any of that shit. I'm not claiming that. But I'm just trying to agree with Smoke on something. Music, it's what is it? Objective, right? That's the right one. Or a subject, whatever. I'm fucking brain fried. But the point is, it's all about if you can relate to it or not. We can all agree or disagree on who is the most relatable artist to our personal selves and our personal experiences, skin color aside, right? But when to sit there and I think a lot of us besides Mo agree it's wrong to judge somebody off of their skin color and say they can't be at a certain level of ability. It's a fucking prejudice, period, point and blank. And I will die on
That's
that
the
hill.
definition of prejudice.
All right, cool, man. Look,
Okay.
wait, man, because you keep misrepresenting me.
No, I don't. You misrepresent me, Mo.
You keep misrepresenting me, saying that you can't do something because of your skin color.
Never said, nope, that is not what I said. I said you can't be the best because you're white, right? Am I wrong? That's what this debate's about,
now
right?
you can't be the
so don't
best.
twist my words, Mo. We gotta have a healthy
can't be
debate
the
here.
best. You can't be the best in our culture if you're not black.
Bro,
yes,
come on.
Because it's our culture.
It is what it is.
It's our
Okay,
culture.
no, okay. Listen. Please. Let me get these because man. Okay, the definition of prejudice is an opinion that is not based on reason or actual experience. That's the definition of prejudice. That's what you're doing. You're not basing it off any logical thing other than it's not part of our culture.
To you, it's
Thank
logical. It's a culture.
Jules, I like
not
you.
A music.
Oh,
it's not a
God,
genre of
bro.
music. I'm talking about a culture.
I didn't even prepare for this debate, and you're getting smoked.
Okay. So hip hop is not a genre of music. It's a culture. So hip hop is now not a genre of music.
Man, hold on, man. Wait a minute.
He mad.
First of all, I'm talking about a culture. I don't care what you think it is, but it's not just some music.
Now we're talking about rap music right now.
Is hip hop not a genre of music? Come on,
Hip hop.
I ain't even get to get my point off, bro.
Hip hop is a culture. It's the way that we walk. It's the way that we talk. It's the you know what I mean. When
exactly.
we go outside, yeah, is what we live and we breathe every day. I agree to that point.
Jason.
But if Eminem had that same quality, like I was saying, where he's getting played in our communities, like how our greats were, then I would say he was the greatest to ever do it. But that's not the case.
But look, it's the thing.
Okay.
It's something that came out of. It came out of our struggle. It's something that came out of our struggle. It's revolutionary to us. So no, because a white man will never have the same struggles identical to a black American.
You don't know anything about me, bro.
Bro,
what the fuck
about you, man? You
don't know nothing about my personal upbringing. You know nothing about me, bro.
Wow.
You'll never have the same struggles of a black American man.
You know nothing about my struggles the same way I know nothing about your struggles. Stop it, Mo. We both have probably had.
Everybody struggles, man.
Thank
Everybody go. Come on,
Nobody,
man.
yo,
It's like
You
talking
saying
to
you
nobody
saying
said
somebody
5
can't.
anything
year old.
So
about
you saying
struggling.
somebody. So
I
you saying
said he'll
saying
never have the
motherfuckers can't.
same struggles.
You somebody can't make. You saying somebody
No,
can't
bro,
make
listen, man.
poetry about their experience because of their color.
Wait.
Now, come on, bruh.
Hold on, wait a minute. It's me and I don't know what he calling himself now. He was just called
Read it. You know how to read. Read it.
But me and him, we're having the quote unquote debate, right? I don't need y'all niggas trying to jump me too. Y'all trying to tell
You're
me
only
what.
upset
Mo, we
because
just saying what
I'm
you saying
supporting
ain't
you, Mo.
man. Saying,
Yo,
bro, this
Mo,
shit is
I'm
crazy,
supporting
bruh.
you, Mo.
Wait.
I'm supporting you, Mo.
First of all, what I said he won't have the same struggles. Black Americans have a unique struggle.
Oh
I'm
my
not
God,
talking
bro.
about a person struggling. It's more poor white people in America than it is black people.
Let me
I'm
ask you
talking
something on
about
that.
we have a unique struggle. I don't know if you niggas don't comprehend that, man.
No, they
I
do.
mean,
Stop
I'm
attacking them just because they disagree.
I'm
Let
not.
me
I'm
ask.
not.
Do
I'm
you
talking
listen
about
to
I'm
me? Because
supporting you, Mo.
you said it
people in the
yourself,
chat,
bruh. Do you
people that
listen
don't
to music or do
understand
you just skim through it?
what
I'm supporting you, Mo.
Do you actually listen to music or do you just skim through it?
I'm talking. Listen, I'm talking about political issues that we as black people have. A poor white man don't have the same issues as a poor black man. It don't. So it's not. So hip hop was created out of a black American struggle. It wasn't just created out of people that struggle. It's a culture. Like y'all niggas keep on talking about music, man. It ain't just music.
Because we're talking about a hip hop is a musical genre, Mo. That's
Bro,
why
you
we're
can't
talking
tell
about it.
you can't tell me.
Whoa.
Guys, I can't have an opinion on this because I don't have enough melanin. Fucking proven, Mo. Thank you.
That's what I'm keep telling you. You keep telling me I'm never gonna I'll never find a live with Chinese people in it debating about who's the best
Thanks, Innovate.
kung fu artist. And I say, hey, Jim Kelly better than Bruce Lee. Do you know what they would say to me?
Mo, because you view the world in group identity. I view the world like I would assume Jules does too.
You telling
and
me
individualism.
How does the world work? How does the world work?
Oh,
What are you
boy.
talking about? How does the world? That's a very broad, open-ended question, is it not?
Because you said I view the
What are
world
you
in group
talking about?
identity.
Yeah, you do. You do.
The world
You put people into racial and cultural groups, which, by the way, does not end the problem of prejudice and racism, which goes on both sides. There's white racists and there's black prejudice people too. There is. Deal with it. There is.
Okay.
Hey,
Yeah, I'm
can I
glad
please get this
you
off?
fixed that right. I'm glad
And
you said
they're
that
both
right.
Okay.
gross. They're both gross, bro.
Can I
I'm
please
glad
get
you said that right. You said
What are
can
you
I please
surprised
get this
about?
off?